Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. I think when I receive a couple of things like my Tiny SA and Porta Pack, I also receive another device which is actually known as NanoVNA. And so this is the first time actually I'm going to walk you through with the calibration process and what it comes with, what are some of the components that this NanoVNA or LiteVNA comes with. So this particular one I got it from AliExpress, and this is LiteVNA 4-inch version, and I think probably this is like the one with the highest frequency range, which is from 50 kilohertz all the way up to 6.3 gigahertz. I haven't calibrated this yet, so this is the first time. I have just simply opened it up, so I'm gonna walk you through what it came with and stuff like that. So this is LiteVNA, which is similar to NanoVNA, and this is going from 50 kilohertz all the way up to 6.3 gigahertz. So when you open this up, this is how it came with paper. I think that is telling you the LiteVNA menu structure map, how thing is. And once you open this up, so this is your VNA, this is your LiteVNA, and what are some of the components it comes with. We're gonna also look at that as well. So having this aside, once you open this up, this came with my load, different type of load, open circuit, short circuit, and through connector. So open circuit, short circuit, I'm going to walk you through this. It came with a chargeable USB-C cable. It came with a stylus as well, like this. And it also came with a stylus like this as well. And you have a pigtail. You get two of these pigtails. So we'll be needing this if you want to calibrate this and those loads as well. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put everything aside quickly, and let me just walk you through with the process. So this is the 4-inch version, which is your VNA, Nano VNA or LiteVNA. The reason I chose this particular one because I wanted to actually get that the highest possible frequency that I can have, because in my lab I have the one by Rhodes and Schwartz, but I want to have something portable. So this is that moving knob. So once you fire this thing up, so this is what it is. This is the screen that you will get. So we're going to see how we can calibrate this first. Now, before we start calibrating this, I'm going to walk you through what different type of load came with. And I'm going to tell you the difference between them as well. So what that is actually, look at this. You see this load with pin inside, but there's nothing there. It's just hollow. If you were to see this, so this is just hollow. There's nothing there. So this is your open circuit load. Then you have this with a pin inside of it. There's no dielectric white stuff in the middle, just a pin there. So this is going to act as a short circuit, and this is going to be your match load. You can see the difference between these two. So you guys should know the difference between these two. All right. So this is your short circuit that just has a pin in it, and this is your 50 ohm match load because it got that white stuff in it, that dielectric. So we're going to use these three different loads and a pigtail to actually configure our calibration process. All right, so let's just calibrate this device. So just hit on the screen and go to calibrate and mount your open circuit load, in our case, which is this guy, which is actually hollow from inside. So just mount it on port number 1 and hit open. Wait for it to get a check mark. Once you're done, remove this open circuit and get yourself a short circuit, which is actually this guy. It just has a pin inside, nothing else. So let's just hit this, screw this on, and hit short circuit. Wait for it to get a check mark. Now remove this and get a load now. Load is actually this guy. with some white stuff in the middle and a line. Screw this on, and hit load. Wait for it to get a check mark. Once you're done, now the next thing that you need to do is actually do a through. For that purpose, you need a pigtail. So unscrew this and insert your pigtail on both of these sides. This side and this side. And hit through. You wait for it to get a check mark. Once you're done, you click done and save it at empty. All right, so you're done with your calibration. Just to check and see if everything is working, just simply unscrew both of these guys. As you can see it on your Smith chart, your S11 line is quite straight now. And this is an open circuit. You're supposed to see it on your Smith chart all the way at the bottom, or all the way at the corner right here. Let's just check it with an open circuit load as well. So this is your open circuit, just to check and see. Indeed, it's right here. And when you insert a short circuit load, you should see this all the way right here on your Smith chart. So just simply unscrew this and get an open circuit, short circuit, sorry. And you should be able to see it right here, right here. Unscrew this, and when you insert a match load, you should see this line or this thing in the middle right here. So this is your match, which is your 50 ohms, and this is right in the middle right here, as you guys can see this. So this is how you actually calibrate your LiteVNA, and this is how you can check and see that if everything is working or not. So I hope you find this video to be helpful. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment section, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.